Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Chess Battle City in JavaScript. In this episode, I will first show you what my progress of the day is. I created bullets, handlers, and removing stuff when they lose health. The second child of today is this page where I will be adding each and every part we will be discussing throughout this tutorial, and you can check the code and notes whenever you need. Go back, go forth as you like. I added the introduction, only a few stuff just to fill out a blank, and I prepared the things that I will be discussing in this episode. Uh, in this episode we will be setting up the files and introducing Timer.Js, which is a small class that will make our canvas alive. So about the folder, we will need to create a directory and add an index.html and a folder which will contain all of our assets like images, scripts, styles. Later on we will need JSON files. We will add all of these in the assets folder. I will talk about what we need at first. I have prepared two samples. Each one have a demo. The first one is a static canvas that display loading. The second one will be using the Timer.Js and displaying how many seconds and how many frames have passed since we started. So in the index.html we will be adding our files in the head, the main.css and the main.js that exists in our project, plus jQuery because it would help a lot. At the body of the page, we will need a container to place the canvas in it and a callback to the main. We will call the constructor of our main. As you see, we are loading main as a module type. You can see it here. Because every other JS file will be imported in the main and no need to add it here. I will go through this, but I guess being fast here won't harm. We created a canvas using document.createElement. We set the width and height of it, and we appended or replace the container. Then we have access to the context of the canvas and we can draw on it. So these 4 lines simply just draw a blank page, a black page on the whole canvas, then write a text on the middle of it, on the center of the canvas. So about the timer JavaScript, this class I didn't write it all of it on my own. I had seen a few stuff. I added a few stuff also. I added the controller as an input. It will make a loop. In summary of it, it will make a loop that will call the update function of this controller and provide it with the time that passed in seconds. So what happened here is that when it starts, it will start the queue. It will make a request animation request animation frame, and call its update proxy, which will every time make sure that in every second we call the update as many times as we are telling it to do. So the updated main JavaScript is that we need to import the timer. We need to define the timer in the constructor, and we can automate it to start on its own, or we can add a line this.timer.start. I added an update function which will fill the screen in black and then write 2 lines. time since we start, and time since we start in seconds, and frames since we start. And here is a demonstration. Each second pass will go through as many frames as we tell it to do. So you can access the page. You can access now the code on GitHub. I tried adding a static HTML page, but then I added it on pdemia.com/chess battle city. I need to re-add the styles, but you can see the code and HTML here. So this would be the conclude of the day. Till we meet again, take care, good night, and thanks for watching.